back, you know it's special back in with them automatics. We gon' send them to heaven. Wait, hey, woo. Shaking. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. I can marry, Billie Jean, Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I marry. Billie Jean, Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I'm in the spot. 30 on me, buy at the club, niggas know that I'm paid. Bitch, I'm a dog. Yeah, me lit. I can't fuck with these niggas, cause niggas is gay. All in my page, sucking dick. All in my comments and screaming my name while I'm in the club. Throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones and ones. I smoke. They know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching his tail. Brody got locked, the night is fail. Until he free, I'm raising hell. Two of my shooters call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. 3D nights, you doing state time. If you need the glizzy, you can take mine. Please don't pay much to mine. You know I'm like that. I'll make a movie like TNT. Black 30 on me, actually really want it. I bet I air it like DMP. Now I blew out in my section. And I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction? All the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. I can marry. Billie Jean, Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I can marry. Billie Jean, Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way
When we met, you thought that I could probably change. I wanted him, that baby. I don't sing insane, but I fucking am. And I'm rocking a little gold chain that ain't real gold. I told you that it's looking fake. I spend my money elsewhere on different things that come in little plastic bags, and they disappear the same night. I ain't your average normal dude, it sure ain't glamorous. I keep things loose, I ain't your average punk rock loser, yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool.
She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I
try to warn you,
she let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga.
I tried to warn you that I'm bad, I'm loose. I'm looser than a piece of low-hanging fruit. And I don't go to parties where folk get dressed up. I go to
with her, I'm